Hello folks, welcome back. Thought I'd do a little quick video of it's not only about vintage radios, sometimes it's about vintage amplifiers, right? This was an old Maverick 250 that I traded for here a few years back, and it's in decent shape. Excuse the blocking camera lens. I'm going to fix it up and sell it to a friend of mine, because I have two of them. I actually have one of the cream face ones. This is one of the older ones. Take a look at the underneath. I've got one of the capacitors cut loose in it. If you'll notice on these capacitors, you don't see any bleeder resistors. I cut one of them loose just to check it to see what the capacitance was. Is why it's loose. Those things can store voltage for quite a while, and if you don't bleed them off when you open these things up, like I've said before, they'll hurt you. But as you can see, this one's in decent shape. I decided to go ahead and replace these main 300 microfarad capacitors before I sold it to him. That way there wouldn't be a problem. There's also a couple electrolytics over here. I'm going to go ahead and get those out of the way, get them changed. They haven't worked great. Get this thing turned around. We can look at the inside of it. There's a couple things I've got to do to it. For one, I have to put a fan in it. As you can see, this one is, the bracket is broke loose on it where it was mounted down. And I got to put some driver tubes in it. Show you, this one is a little bit older. It's got the Ken tube in it, where the newer models don't. I'll get him a fan put in this thing. That's the biggest thing right now, is getting the fan in. I have the tubes. I have the 46J G6A driver tubes. These are actually the good 6MJ6 tubes, the military 6LQ6 tubes, and they're all four matched, all 100% tubes in good shape. So I'm gonna put him a good set of driver tubes in this thing. And my first video, I mentioned that I'd had a bad experience that woke me up to the voltage in some of these things. When I was a young boy, about 14 years old, if you see this coil right here, this copper coil, I had with that old Johnson Messenger 223 that my mom and dad owned. Excuse me. They had a Maverick 250 that was similar to this, only it didn't have the front and the back panels. It was this wasn't here. It was just the cover that came over the top of it. So therefore this coil was exposed to the front. There's a tuner, a load tuner in the back of this thing right there. That's your SWR tuner. It matches your antenna to the amp. So here I am late at night, like an idiot. I have the cover off this thing, and I have a D104 in one hand, a screwdriver in the other, and I'm reaching across this amplifier to the back. I'm facing it, from front to back, tuning this load back here on the back. And I am, at the time, I have a arrowhead necklace around my neck, and it falls out of my shirt, and you guessed it, it falls directly into that coil right there. Folks, I had to pry the microphone out of my hand. It scared me to death. And that's where I learned a valuable lesson about fooling with old tube type radios, and especially these amplifiers. there's enough voltage in these amplifiers to kill you folks. Seriously, they're dangerous if you don't know what you're doing. And why I had the cover off of it, I can't remember. I may have replaced some tubes in it and just didn't put the cover back on it, was more than likely my guess, because that's the only way I would have had the cover off, is to have replaced some of these, either the 6L6 cubes or the 6JG6A tubes. Anyway, I'm gonna get this one going. Probably I'm gonna change those capacitors out. I'm just gonna clip the leads on this fan, and I'm gonna put him another fan in there, updated fan. Get rid of this old aluminum blade fan. They're kind of noisy. They make better fans now that you can put in them. As you can see, I got some cleaning up to do. It's been sitting in my other building. I'll get it nice and cleaned up for him, ready to go. He's gonna put it behind that realistic TRC 455 that I did a video on the other day. They ought to match up perfect. Ought to do him a fantastic job. So I'll probably do a video on this one. We'll do a little output test when I get this one going, and see how it does before I deliver it to him. So y'all folks hang around. We'll see what it does. Hopefully it'll be a success. Thanks for watching. It's you, Shine Boy. Vintage CB Radio at its best. See ya.